Hello, I'm Yashika with STEM Innovation Technology Training Institute, and I'm here to give you clarification on SITTI 2-day phlebotomy training workshop. I'm going to share a screen with you. It's a presentation, and then I'll come back on screen. Okay, the reason this presentation was put together because we have a lot of students that's coming on the Facebook page or the group page are inboxing asking several questions. So hopefully this will cover all the questions. However, if it doesn't cover all your questions, please inbox us in the group area, city group on Facebook, and put your question there, and we'll come back and answer your questions so that we put it in the group so that somebody else might have the same question or was thinking about it and forgot to ask the question so that everyone have access to the information. I hope you enjoy this presentation. I hope I don't speak too fast. Sometimes I get carried away and I do speak a little fast. So let's go over SITTI Phlebotomy Training and QA webinar. What does this webinar consist of? It's going to tell you who. I'm asking you, who are you? How do you get started in the program? How effective is the 2-day training, accelerated training? What does the training cover? What are the clinical phases? How do I get certified? How much does it cost? And what are the career opportunities? Okay, let's get started. Roll call. Is this you? Are you a nursing student? Just someone interested in starting a healthcare technician career? Maybe you're a certified nursing assistant. Maybe you're a patient care assistant. Career change me, please. Maybe you just want to forget about everything you're doing and just come on over into the healthcare field and you thought, hey, phlebotomy will be the one for me. You just need a new career in a booming industry. You want a career where you can grow. In healthcare is where you can grow. Healthcare workers you might be a healthcare worker who need more experience in phlebotomy. You might be a LPN or RN, a nursing assistant or a patient care technician who doesn't draw a lot of blood and you're lost your phlebotomy touch. So you might just need a refreshment course. This class is for you. So have you been wondering about phlebotomy in this program? It's going to cover who is SITTI, how do I get started, will the 2-day training seminar just be enough, what is covered, where do I complete my clinical phases? 2, how do I gain my certification, what is the salary? No better yet, what are the job opportunities available after training, after certification? Because I know a lot of people, I read a lot of comments online when I Google, people go, well, I went through training, I can't find a job. But you have to set yourself ready from the beginning, from the top, to make sure that your resume and your training efforts as well as your clinical efforts land you that job. So we will discuss that in this seminar. Let's talk about SITTI, STEM Innovation Technology Training Institute, LLC. Founded by yours truly in 2011, we have trained over 1,000 students in healthcare and technology industry. We're approved by the state of Alabama Department of Post Education Center, accredited and approved, affiliated with National Healthcare Association, American Medical Certification Association. We partner with numerous healthcare organizations throughout the state of Alabama. So let's get started. Define phlebotomy. So most people look up phlebotomies. Oh, they're the vampire. They just draw blood. Is that true? Let's see. The phlebotomy, the skill of collecting blood and other specimens from clients for the purpose of laboratory analysis. So it's more than just blood drawing, it's other specimens. Other specimens can be sputum, it can be the nasal or the throat swab, it can be urines, it can be feces. So there's other specimens that can be collected. And there's different techniques. And no, you don't have to collect all of these like hands-on like you would do with blood. So just in case you was wondering. Students will become familiar with all the aspects of blood collection and will review the skills needed to perform venipuncture safely. Also included the terminology of blood collection procedure, order of drawing, and other engagement topics. Then your first step to becoming a phlebotomist is to meet the requirements and enroll in the program. Most require people to be age 18 years or older with a high school diploma or GED. We don't require the high school diploma or GED. However, if you don't have a high school diploma or GED, we do require you to take an entrance exam. So the best way to choose a program, research the best and more cost-efficient program for you. So let's think. Should I spend 8 weeks to 6 months in a program for only a certification? To me, that's a big no. It's a certification. Do my state have state requirements? The state of Alabama do not have state requirements. However, the healthcare organizations, they do offer X that you be certified and trained. Should I spend $1,200 to $3,600 on a certification program? Personally, I wouldn't. Now, back to the state. The state of California, you plan on relocating to the state of California, they do have special requirements. So I suggest that if you prior to going there and looking for a phlebotomy job, that you make sure you research and have the requirements in place. What topics are covered? In the 2-day phlebotomy training, we cover the orientation of the introduction to phlebotomy, safety and infection control, phlebotomy medical terminology, introduction to the cardiovascular system, and anatomy of the anatomy and physiology of the body. We cover the equipment and supplies, procedures, venipuncture procedure, phlebotomy procedure, specimen processing, special procedure, different collections, how to overcome them, laboratory testing, quality assurance, and customer care. So it's a 2-day training right for me? Okay, let's see. It covers the fundamental topic. It covers the advanced topic. It provides you with access to online learning platform, all the lecture note and videos, as well as quizzes, and a lot of other resources. You perform live blood collection prior to the second phase clinicals. It's equivalent to an 8 weeks to a 6-week training program. It's just not drilled out so long. Time efficient. It cost efficient. It gets you national certified ready. So we're not just going to throw you out there after 2 days of training. We're going to make sure you're ready. So I keep saying clinical phase 2, but let's discuss clinical phase 1. It takes place on site. It's an initial stage where you collect on a mannequin. And in this picture, you see that my student is actually collecting on a mannequin. It's a live person with a mannequin arm or a pad on her arm as he's drawing blood from that mannequin pad. The final stage of clinical phase 1, you have to successfully collect 5 or more on-site live draws. I'm tired. Sorry. I lectured today. My excuse. Clinical phase 2. Obtain an intern or externship at the healthcare organization. Now, we have several internship offered through different healthcare organizations, but you have to go on their availability. However, if you have someone, are you working in a healthcare organization, and they will allow you to do your collections there, then you can do an externship. And I have had students that did that. They knew people at a laboratory or they knew people at the hospital, and they did complete their 6 with an externship without going through our organization to get an internship. Successfully collection of 50 sticks is required for the national exam. So you go to the hospital, go to the hospital laboratory, you only need to collect 50 draws. Successful draws. Yet SITTI recommends 100 collection. I want to tell you the reason why shortly. So let's talk about money. Money, money, money. Now, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average hourly wage was $15 in 2013. So it really hadn't been updated since 2018. It's 2019 now. So I'm sure it has been updated. This hasn't been updated. And that means annual wage was $31.40. The annual wage was $30,410 for that year. However, with the right certification in hand and the ample experience, you can be paid according to the 9%, which is like $20 per hour and $43 annually. But here I can explain to you how to make $90,000 as a traveling phlebotomist, and we'll get to that later. So, along with your salary, you have benefits. You have an equivalent of $20,000 worth of benefits. So, with a $35,000 job, $35,000 annual job with $20,000 benefits, so you're equivalent to $55,000 yearly. Benefits are good. You have health insurance, retirement pension, Social Security, paid sick and holiday and vacation leave, tuition assistance. Okay, so all aboard, you want to get certified. First, you have to enroll as a successful pass the course with 75 percentile. Earn your certificate from City that says you completed a course in clinical phase 1. Participate in clinical phase 2 and successfully complete this phase 2. Contact City to take the national certification exam. So basically what I'm saying here is in your 2-day workshop, you will earn a certification from City. Only say you completed the course in clinical phase 1. Once you complete the clinical phase 2, you contact us, we'll allow you to sit for your national certification exam. Or once you complete the phase 2 and then you don't want to pay for the national certification exam, which can range anywhere from $75 to $150, depending on the organization that you select, we'll give you a completion certification. And the completion certification will say you completed the course, clinical phase 1 and clinical phase 2. You are now ready to work as a phlebotomist. So, certified, now what? Do you provide job placement system? No, we don't provide job placement. We provide the foundation to earn a certificate. And we give you tips to get a job. Tips to working as phlebotomy. One of the hottest tips is independent contract with mobile medical exam as a paramedical examiner. So remember I told you we recommend that you complete 100 sticks. Most mobile medical exams, they don't care how fresh out of school you are or how much you done. If you got 100 sticks, they consider you efficient or proficient in the job and they allow you to come aboard as a contractor. And you don't have benefits of the contract, but you make enough money to purchase your own benefits. You have to be on time, be proficient, and reliable during your clinical training as well as your classroom training. Request a letter of recommendation from City and the clinical preceptor. Apply with a simple yet informative resume. Be interview ready prior to the interview. Research the company, research the department, study interview behavior questions. The cost. So the 2-day workshop fee is $550 to $650 depending on the location. This fee do not include the national certification exam cost. Fee. Our payment options. You can pay in full. You can pay half now, half 3 days prior to the workshop, or you can just pay the $200 seat registration to get started. After you make any of these above payments, you will receive access to the online course, the lecture, the video prior to attending the workshop. So what happened? We saved you over $3,000 and included the workbook, online course access, 2-day live training, certification preparation for the national certification, or just a certification from City, and career tips. Who am I? I'm the founder of City. That is me standing here. I was the founder of 7 University College of Allied Healthcare. I'm an allied healthcare educator with more than 15 years of expertise. I'm a former college chair, a former director of the college allied healthcare program, current director of Department of Allied Healthcare Training in City. I'm an epidemiologist by education trade. I'm a veteran, United States Army, hurrah, with over 25 years of expertise in the healthcare field from clinical to education. Recap. City and the 2-day training. City, you can visit us at www.ecity.com or facebook.com/City LLC. The 2-day training covers the online e-course, covers fundamental to live collection as well as your ebook, getting you ready for preparation. Clinical phase 1, you do it on site, first on the mannequin, then 5 live draws. Clinical phase 2, you do it off-site at a healthcare organization. Get started. Just enroll, pay your payment so you can get started. Job opportunities. You have to research, check Indeed, check different locations, a LabCorp, Hooper Homes, and you'll find, just put it in there and check for the phlebotomy opportunities in your area. The cost range from $550 to $650. However, do not cover the national certification exam, which can be anywhere from $75 to $150. Who am I? I am yours truly, Yashika Stewart Agoro, the founder of SITTI. Now I wait on you to make your move. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation, and I hope that I covered all the questions that I've been receiving. And if you have any more questions, as I stated earlier, please feel free. Please feel free to just inbox us on Facebook, call us, text us a messenger. We're here to help you and get you ready for phlebotomy training. Well, get you ready to be a national certified or city certified phlebotomist. Good night.